All right, bro. If you're feeling stuck right now, it's not your fault because honestly, life is filled with highs and lows. And after 33 years, I've learned that's just how life is. So I've been there before. I've been in many low places. I've been depressed. I've struggled with depression my whole life. And even in recent years, I've hit a low spot. But today I'm going to show you exactly how to break the cycle, adapt to the situation, regain your strength, and finally move forward. But if you're new here, welcome to the Ascended Man. My name is Brian. I served in combat with the U.S. Marines at the age of 20. I was a certified personal trainer for over a decade, and I've coached tons of men to peak performance. And now my mission is to help you forge strength, elevate your spirit, and lead with purpose. And to be honest with you, bro, I have faced so many of my own battles internally. And I'm here to help you understand yourself deeply. I want to help you conquer your inner darkness and ultimately lead a powerful life. You know, throughout my life, I've faced countless ups and downs, man. I've struggled deeply with depression through the years, through the seasons, and feeling so stuck and lost. Honestly, more times than I can count. And to be honest, I thought you would maybe hit rock bottom once or twice and then that's it. But that's not how life works, man. We as men, we go through many seasons of evolution, rediscovering ourselves. And each time this happened, I learned something crucial. And that is emotions are temporary. And perspective changes everything. And when I started viewing my struggles as necessary challenges, necessary stepping stones to level up, I broke free and completely regained control of my life. The most recent struggle actually was about a year and a half ago. I hit rock bottom. And basically, I moved out of my apartment. I was living downtown. Money was good. Life was good. And the job that I was working, it just wasn't really working out. I had basically left a comfortable corporate job in sales, which, by the way, no sales job is ever comfortable. And I transitioned into one where it was 100% commission. And it was a tough situation. I ended up burning through my savings. The situation didn't work out. My apartment was going to shit. It was actually a really nice apartment, but it was like a bougie ghetto apartment. If you've ever been to downtown Atlanta, there's a bunch of really nice apartments, but the property management is so shitty. So my savings was dwindling. I was feeling that I was going to need to start finding another job because this one wasn't working out. And so I said, you know what? I'm thinking about moving out of Georgia anyway. So why don't I just put myself in storage? I don't know where I want to move, but I think that I'll probably move to Colorado, put myself in storage, and I'll just go stay with my family for like 6 months, save up my money, save up like 15, 20 grand, and I'll be good. Well, I do that. I move home to live with my parents at 32, by the way. I'm 33 now. I saw it as a transitioning phase. So I basically went home. It was great being with my family. I ended up being there for 9 months. And when I got there, I ended up leaving the job that I had because I knew it was going to be coming to an end shortly. It was a sinking ship. And I thought, okay, you know what? I'm just going to find a new job very easily. I have a good work history. I think that it wouldn't be too hard finding a job. Boy, was I wrong. Dude, I literally for 4 months, I was applying to jobs. I had probably applied to over 500 jobs. I flew to different states for interviews. And I got to a point where I just literally gave it up and said, hey, you know what? I gave it to God and said, this is in your hands now. I have no idea what to do. Nothing's working out. I felt so hopeless. I was depressed. I started eating fast food, eating like shit. And I was in a place, Mississippi, by the way, is a very depressing place. The energy there is very low vibrational. It's just not a good environment. And I literally wasn't seeing any girls for an entire year, didn't have sex for a whole year. I wasn't dating. I didn't talk to any friends except for my best friend that lives out of state. And I started playing video games. I was eating shit food. I was letting my body slip. I started drinking. I started getting back hooked on the vape. I quit vaping for a year and then I picked it back up. And I find myself just in this dark depression, man. I remember it was Christmas Eve of 2023. And I literally was so depressed. I was in the room. I felt this dark energy when I was laying on the bed in the bedroom. And honestly, I was kind of getting suicidal thoughts. I just felt so hopeless because I didn't realize that at 32 years old, I'd be living with my parents and have no idea what I wanted to do, be in this place in life, be at such a low point. And mind you, I had been a personal trainer and a coach, and I stopped when I moved to basically rediscover myself. I go there, long story short, I was so depressed. My parents wanted to go out for dinner, and I was just laying in this dark room on Christmas Eve and feeling so hopeless, feeling like I was such a failure, letting my parents down. And my parents are in their, 60s now. I should be in a great job, making good money in my career, having financial stability, not, depressed and broke and all this kind of stuff. It was really, really difficult. But I was also hooked on porn as well. I had quit that for a year and then I relapsed on that. And I just started finding myself go down this slippery slope of waking up late and eating shit food and drinking and vaping and porn and feeling lost and feeling hopeless. And to be honest with you, I'm not really a religious person. I guess it's never really been my thing, boxing me into something, but I started praying, dude. I prayed to God to get me out of this. And I know this is not just some of the stereotypical mainstream stuff you're used to hearing, and maybe you don't want to hear this, but look, this isn't about church. It's not about religion. It's about having a relationship with God. I literally just gave it up to God. I remember on February, I swore I would have had a job by then. It was like mid-February and mid-February of 2024. And I'm on the beach at night. I can feel the cool breeze hitting me. I'm looking up at the moon and I just started crying. Dude, I just started crying. And all I did was just give it up to God, completely surrender. I said, God, just take this from me. Whatever is your will. And I prayed for him to help me overcome the vices I had with the porn, the vaping, the drinking, have more discipline with my workouts and my nutrition, and to help me get the right job opportunity. Literally just prayed to God, source, the creator. I can't do this alone. I need your help. And within 2 weeks, I got a really amazing job offer. And then I kicked the vaping. I kicked the porn. My whole life ended up turning around. And now we're about a year later, because it was in March. Literally right now is when I got the job offer from the company. A year later, I had racked up like $11,000 of credit card debt. And just now I finally, the first time that I've seen over 5 digits in my bank account in like, I don't know how long, but I lost everything. I was depressed. So it's crazy how it works. But my point in saying this is you can have everything and everything can be taken away. And sometimes in life, we're put in situations where we have to look at areas, we're forced to look at areas that need more attention and focus. And for me, I was making my whole life about me. It was always about money. It was always about me, my body, my physique. But then that's when I had the vision of creating the Ascended Man. And that's when God told me to start a YouTube channel. And so I did. Now, money's good, job's good, life is great. I'm super blessed. But that's my story, a little bit of a rant there. But just comment below if you can relate to any of this, because I'm sure somebody out there can. So if you're in a rut right now, understand it's normal. This happens, okay? But first, what you need to do is you need to audit what you're consuming. Now, you're probably consuming too much negativity, social media. It could be friends, people in your life, family, news, right? Unhealthy food. It's what you're feeding your body. And it, all these things, they drain your energy and mindset. And you've got to understand that you must become the gatekeeper of your mind and be very guarded. During this time when I was in Mississippi, I was only consuming positive stuff, but I still ended up being depressed. And also, if you're depressed too, shout out to Ed Milet. He really was like the father figure that I've never had, and the father figure or uncle that I never met. But understand, bro, that everything you consume, from what you're feeding your mind to what you're feeding your body, it influences your mood, your perspective, and the actions that you take in life. Okay? So action step for you today. I want you to audit everything you're consuming, from the social media, from the news, the food you're putting in your body, conversations you're having with people in your life, and eliminate negative sources immediately. Period. It was only when I started becoming very selective about what entered my mind and my body, my mood, my energy, and my outlook, and everything drastically improved when I started very closely monitoring that. So you need to pay attention to that. The second thing is, I want you to build the relationship with yourself. Remember, a man conquers the world by conquering himself first. And that was what I did. That's what I had to do. I've had to conquer myself many times, and we're always conquering ourselves. It's a constant process of fighting ourselves. The toughest battles are the ones that are fought within. And if you don't face your inner darkness and win your internal battles that you have, it's the internal battles that you must win. You'll always stay stuck. You have to forge your own armor through challenging yourself on a regular basis, physically, right? Exercise on a regular basis, mentally challenging yourself, trying new things, learning things, stretching your mind, and challenge yourself emotionally. All right. And that means being vulnerable sometimes. And the red pill community's got it all fucking wrong about being completely stoic, not showing any emotion. You have to be selective, and you have to have emotional control. Okay, that's what we're all about here at the Ascended Man. So I want you to exercise on a regular basis. Start hitting the gym, man. Get outside too. Do some exercise that you enjoy. If there is a kind of exercise that you enjoy, do that, because that's what's going to be sustainable for you long term. Eat healthy food. Do things that genuinely bring you joy. Two things that bring you joy. So when I was in Mississippi, I actually started jogging a little bit more. I used to run. I don't do so much anymore, but I love doing trail runs, because just being in nature, it just gives me life. It's very therapeutic for me, doing walks in nature. I also started riding a bike too when I was there. The one nice thing about where I was there was a beach like 12 minutes away. And if you're going to be in Mississippi, you want to at least have a beach nearby. So I guess that was probably the best part about it. And also being with my parents. Action step for you. I want you to pick one physical activity and one healthy habit you genuinely enjoy and commit to doing both this week. When I consistently did the hard things, day after day, even when I don't feel like it, working out, ate clean, went outdoors, I developed an unshakable strength and clarity. And I know the temptation's real when you pass a crumble cookie and you want to get some dessert. Give in every now and then. But more times than not, you need to have some fucking discipline. It's what's going to give you the biggest ROI in the long term. Third thing, I want you to remember this. Live life like you're the hero in your own movie. Live life like you're the hero. Your life is like a first-person video game. Stop fucking playing on easy mode, bro. Stop obsessing over your Call of Duty character and leveling him up. How about you level up your life and yourself? And how about we forget about the friends who all they care about is their fantasy football and their fucking Call of Duty and Fortnite and all this shit? You level up by choosing the hard route. Choose hard. The hard path is a rewarding path long term. That's the path that pushes you to grow. You have to max out every attribute of your life. That should be the ultimate goal. Have the most fulfilling relationships. Max out your body. Get as ripped as you can. Make as much money as you can. Help as many people as you can. Become as smart as you can. Okay, look, I'm 5'9", 170 pounds. Pretty average sized dude. Nothing special. I've seen guys who actually shout out to Alpha M on YouTube. The guy's a legend. Huge inspiration for me. I think he's a shorter guy. I don't know. Maybe he's like 5'6", 5'7". Maybe he's shorter. But the dude is a fucking stud and he's crushing it. Financially, in business, he has multiple businesses. He's smart. He's super fit. And the dude's I guess he's in his 40s. Incredible. That's what it's all about. It's about maxing out everything that you were blessed with. Okay. Another thing you need to understand too about depression, and this is coming from somebody who has struggled with depression my whole life. I just have found a way to pull myself out of it. Exercise has been a huge part of that. The people that I'm around, your environment, the food that you're putting in your body, all this stuff affects you. What you're putting in your ears, what you're listening to. And if you don't have anything positive around you in your environment, you need to change your environment, or you need to just not listen to anything, or don't be around anybody in your life. If right now you don't have any positive people physically in your life, just consume positive things and start putting yourself in the right environment to meet higher quality people and cut those other people out of your life. The thing with depression is depression often hits when we lose perspective. It's all about perspective and shifting your focus, right? Realize right now, wherever you are in your life, no matter the pain, the struggle, whatever you're feeling right now, I've probably felt it before too. I've lost loved ones before. I've been through immense pain and suffering in the military. I've gone days without food. I've lived in a third world country. I've hiked for miles on end, sleep deprived, food deprived, water deprived, all the above. Being gone on combat deployments, regular deployments, without seeing family for months on end, getting cheated on in the past. I've been through the ringer, man. Depression often hits when we lose perspective. So realize that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Your past doesn't define your future. And all you can control right now is how you move forward. I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know your situation, but no matter what's going on, it already happened and it's happening. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? So, action step for you right now, I want you to write down your ideal hero self. I want you to clearly define who you want to be the attributes you want, the kind of man you want to be, and start leveling up today. I can honestly tell you right now, when I saw my life as a heroic journey, this interesting story full of amazing times and also some of the most traumatic and tough times, when I saw it as this story, because that's what your life is, it's a story, right? I found meaning in challenges, through adversity, and embrace growth as my daily mission. It's through the fire and the struggle and the hardship that heroes are created. So, quick recap for you. To break free from this rut, from feeling stuck right now, to pull you out of this darkness, audit your inputs in your life. Guard your mind and your energy. You must conquer yourself. Embrace the challenges in your life now and the challenges to come. And embrace healthy habits. Adopt them. Start doing them. If you don't feel like it, do it. I've never done a workout before and not felt better after. And if you're super in your head about stuff, just go for a fucking walk outside. And remember, bro, live like the hero. Face life's challenges head on and continuously level up. Every week, every month, no, every day, every week, every month, every year, we're always doing an assessment of where we are to measure, so we can see, make sure we're staying on track and continuously progressing towards our goals. And remember, life is a plan of action. If you don't have a clear plan for your life, someone else will use you as part of theirs. If you don't have a clear plan for your life, someone else will use you as part of theirs. You have to hold the pen to your book, to your story, to your life. You're the author. Don't let anyone else hold that pen. But just imagine right now, just imagine living life as the hero of your story. You're strong, resilient, confident. You just have this aura about you, constantly evolving. Imagine breaking free from the rut, feeling energized and purposeful, and in complete control of your life and your destiny. It's all possible. Your emotions and struggles are temporary, but your actions define your legacy. Conquer your inner battles. Master your mind, and your life will transform. Bro, if this resonated deeply with you, I want you to smash that like button, comment below, and share your next step towards becoming unstuck. And go ahead and smash that subscribe button to join our brotherhood of men committed to mastering themselves, leveling up, and living powerful lives. Let's break through together. I'll catch you guys later.